Walid, Zakaria and Luai are victims of an airstrike in Syria.
I had severe wounds and my left leg was amputated several times because the bomb contained poisoned materials. I decided to move to Turkey, but I was denied entry several times. Then I moved to Azaz, and there I had the third amputation.
Walid has been in Istanbul for 2 years now, but still hasn't been able to get the help he needs. He's now trying to get a job to pay for a new prosthesis himself, but it's not easy.
We have difficulties in Turkey for the employment of disabled people in general. But if you are a refugee, it is 2 times, maybe 3 times harder than the other one, because as I told, the language problem is the main problem, and the social orientation is another problem.
But a summit being held in Istanbul is hoping to change that. It's bringing together academics and social workers from around the world to come up with a strategy to help those displaced and disabled.
We need mostly health and rehabilitation programs. We can see maybe in the meeting hall lots of people who became disabled because of war, because of the bombs, because of they lost their eyes, they lost their arms, legs, and these people need rehabilitation now.
The summit in Istanbul is also looking for ways to help people dealing with the less visible scars of war, the psychological trauma that so many people living in war zones experience.
A lot of states' mental health services are set up towards recovery. I don't think you ever recover from being displaced, from ending up in a country you never chose to go to, from the massive losses. You rebuild something of a life which you don't fully recover.
People displaced by war aren't only battling their past, but they can also face big challenges, adjusting to a new life in a new country. Like Walid, most victims of war are desperate to take back control of their lives and their future. But they need help to do so, and they're hoping that more support is on the way. Sally Ayhan, TRT World, Istanbul.